Hey everybody, greetings and salutations. This is Gabriel. Before we get into this video or food for thought, um, everyone hit a like and subscribe to my YouTube page. Thank you, it's a blessing and it helps out. Well, my food for thought today, I've been kind of processing over this one for a while, so wanted to get it kind of right. Still don't really have it right, so I'm just gonna shoot it at you like this. All right, check this one out. Also, I'm gonna brighten the screen so you guys can actually see me. Um, and yes, a lot of these will be about time, going back in time, or just you discovering certain things, just so you know. So we're gonna kind of make these kind of fun and feasible. All right. So we know the question of the last one. So how about this one? And this is a hypothetical question. So no one get afraid about answering, and because there's no judgment. Whatever question, whatever answer you come up with, it's up to you. I respect everyone's decisions and feelings on on anything, because honestly, this is how you're feeling. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong, but they're yours. Okay, so let's go. So if you could go back in time, and let's hypothetically you're a racist. You are one of those individuals who feel that only the African American race is superior, Asian race is superior, or one race is better than the other, and whatnot. Well, if you went back in time and discovered in your last lifetime you were the same thing that you didn't like, the same thing you hate and disagree with and argue about and fuss over, whatever it may be in this world that you really truly does not like, of person wise, of another individual. What if you found out you were the same thing you hated? Interesting, isn't it? Like, if honestly, I mean, you went back in time and you were let's say a KKK member, and you go back in time and you find out that you were a slave. Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? So the question is, if you figured that out, how would you feel when you return to the future? Would you still feel the same? Would you change it all? How would it really change your perspective? That's crazy. That's like, wow. I mean, in this life, a majority of us, we try to be caring, loving individuals, to give to our fellow man. And, we all have our faults. We all have our shortcomings. We all have, our bigotries, our negativities, and let's just say our little prejudices, no matter what it is, we all have those little prejudices. But and this is things I've been trying to figure out for myself lately, that I see in other people to help work on myself, is that I try to correct those. As long as you are aware of them, you're trying to correct them, they're not wrong, because as long as you feel they need to be corrected. I'm not telling you to correct anything. You feel it needs to be corrected, because some things you feel that you're just not ready to be correct. Prime example, I can't tell you how many times I've talked about, yeah, okay, I'm gonna cut back, I'm gonna start slow back on smoking cigarettes. And when I know, for a fact, I'm not ready right now. I'm not. I'm not gonna kid myself. I'm not gonna fool myself. And if I go back in time to, an older part of myself, I probably would have told him, something. Yeah. But anyway, that has nothing to do with the topic. But the topic is, the food for thought is, if you were someone that hated of another person for any reason, any nationality, anything like that, for any reason, or or things like, or to that nature, how would you feel if you found out you were the same as the person you hated on, or the people you hated on, or the race you hated on, or an individual you hated on? You know, like if it's a certain person in this world you really, really hate, not for a, really valid reason, because, there's people we really don't dislike. But I mean, someone you try to say you hate, what if you find out in a different lifetime you're his dad, you know, or he's your dad, or he's your brother, or sister, could have been your wife. It's crazy concepts, though. You never know what, you find by going back. So that's my question for the day. And how would you feel about it if when you came up into the future? Would it change anything? Would you still remain the same, or would you be more open, receptive to trying to understand? And I'm not saying to bend your mind to the aspect of what you've learned, but bend your mind to the aspect if you will learn, and accept the fact that, and honor the fact that you have that in you, and now knowing what you have found, you can mold and bend those into one. It'll help you overcome it. So that's the food for thought for well, actually, this right here is going to be a combination for Friday and Monday. Yes, I know I've been slacking. I'm sorry, but a lot's been going on. But peace, love. Thanks for everyone that's had my back. Thanks for everyone that has been there. I appreciate to anyone that has ever been touched by anything I've ever done, because I've certainly been touched by all of you guys. And just love you all. Many blessings. And I just want to leave you with this. I know the change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Oh, yes it is.